Okay, so welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a one brand tutorial of one of my favorite drugstore brands, Wet n Wild. This brand is very affordable and I have yet to find one of their products that I just really don't like or love. So I'm just going to start off with brows, and I have here their micro brow pencil. I have mine in the shade deep brown. So it comes with a spoolie as well as a nice fine brow pencil. I love my brow pencils like this. Now I've never tried this before. This is actually brand new. Let's see if we can do this. Hopefully this is not too dark. No, it's actually perfect. The formula doesn't feel too chalky either. It feels pretty nice. You know how like some drugstore pencils, like you use it a little bit and like the tip breaks off and you're just sitting there looking like. I'm not sure if they have a pomade, but I did not see one, so I'm pretty much just going to use pencil only. I think this is gonna get the job done. This is actually not a bad brow pencil. I'm just gonna take the Wet n Wild concealer. This is in the shade light neutral. I think this is new. It says new on the box. This concealer is actually tested under 7 light conditions. Of course, one is clear blue sunlit sky, outdoors PM, indoors PM, electronic flash, fluorescent light, bathroom light, and nightclub light. I'm just gonna take my Wet n Wild concealer brush. The brow products were amazing. Well, product was amazing. I actually really love this. You will definitely be seeing me use this more often. I actually think it's better than my Morphe brow pencil, which is my go-to brow pencil. So I'm just going to go in with my Real Techniques brush. Of course, you know this is my favorite concealer brush, and this is the accent brush number 421. I'm just gonna blend the concealer out. It looks like it's actually pretty close to my skin tone. It's so creamy. Look how it's just blending out. I don't know if y'all can really see that. At my Ulta, I saw 0 Wet n Wild eyeshadows. There were some online, but they were gonna take too long to ship, so I just said we're gonna just try something else. So stick with me. So I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, and this is in Palm Beach Ready. So let's try that. Let's try the bronzer on the eye and see if we can pull this off. My goodness, like, can you really get like a good picture of this? Like, this is gorgeous. Definitely gonna swatch it. Look at that. So I'm gonna just take the Wet n Wild concealer and I'm just gonna prime my lid, just to add a little bit of a darker color to my lids. So first I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blending Brush. I'm just gonna tap into it lightly at first because it's pretty pigmented, so lightly at first. Let's just buff it in our crease and just see how this goes. I like how it gives it like a little natural glow to the eye, you know. This bronzer is so gorgeous, okay? So soft, it's easy to work with. If you do not like shimmery bronzers, this is not for you. So I do not have Wet n Wild eyelashes, so I'm just gonna pop on my Ardell Wispies, which is this one right here, and I'll be right back. Okay. Lashes are on. That took about 20 minutes. Okay, it took 8 minutes and 14 seconds, but I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Prime Serum. Okay, this smells magnificent. Nice and fruity and fun. It feels almost like water, but like a thicker water, of course. I like the way it feels on my skin though. It does feel hydrating, which is one of the claims. So it is actually a hydrating water-based formula. It has rose water, green tea extracts, refines and nourishes as it preps and primes skin for extended makeup wear. So let's see. We're gonna test that out. It does get like a little tacky, not too much though. I'm gonna actually put a little bit more around my nose because, as you guys know, I get super dry around my nose. So let's see if it can help with that. So I'm just gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water. I love the way these feel on the skin. This actually is my favorite one so far. I've used only the coconut in this one, and I always go back to this one. Now it's time for foundation. So I'm just gonna go in with the Dewy Photo Focus Foundation from Wet n Wild as well. I can stop saying Wet n Wild, I guess. Everything's Wet n Wild pretty much. And this is in the shade Golden Beige, I believe. Yes, this is one of my favorite foundations. I actually mentioned this one in my top 5 drugstore foundations, and let me tell you guys, holy grail for a reason. So I'm just gonna take the spatula in and just kind of stripe my face up like a pretty tiger. You actually don't need this much. I'm just extra, and I want to kind of like do enough for you guys to just see how beautiful it is on the skin. This is an e.l.f. sponge, my favorite sponge. I'm just gonna blend that in. Look at the luminosity on this face. Undeniable. Okay, undeniable. I'm just gonna take the same concealer that I carved my brows out with, and I'm just gonna do my contour. Just gonna go in with the same sponge and blend that out. Looks pretty good. It's blending out very well. This is definitely an everyday look. So here I have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette, and I have mine in this shade Dulce de Leche. I've heard many great things about this palette. I've never used it before, so let's try it out. I'm just gonna go in with the lighter shade and just kind of put it where I put concealer. Oh, it's actually really nice. That looks so smooth in person. And this is also the round tapered powder brush, PD8 from Profusion Cosmetics. So I'm just gonna go in with the angled powder brush, PD3 from Profusion Cosmetics as well. And I'm just gonna dip into the brown shade. It's almost like that summer, like bronzy kind of glow. Very pretty. Gorgeous. I know I've said it like 7 times already, but it's definitely a very affordable product, like $5, and you get your under eye and your contour. Like, I'm gonna throw a little bit of dubs on it because I love sparkles. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the bronzer powder that we used for the eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna gently put that on top just to add a little bit of boom to it. Just gonna go in with this slanted brush and just dab very lightly. I usually use the Wet n Wild Night Lip Mask, but I didn't have enough time to get that, so I'm just gonna go in with my Shea Moisture Shea Moisture Vegan Lip Balm. Now the Wet n Wild Night Mask, I need to get my hands on that ASAP. That is one of my favorite lip products right now. It's actually better than my Mario Badescu lip balm, and $4 compared to $8. I'll go with the 4. So I have here the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. This is big. This is pretty big for a drugstore powder. Alright. I'm not going to use much, just a little bit. I don't need that much. I'm going to go in with this flat setting powder brush, PD5 from Profusion Cosmetics as well. I'm just going to gently tap into this powder. So I'm just going to take my Wet n Wild Rose water spray, and I'm just going to spray a little bit on my face. I'm going to take the round tapered powder brush, PD8, and just sweep the powder off of my face. This powder is actually not bad at all. So for highlight, I'm just going to go in with the Mega Glow Wet n Wild Highlighting Powder, which is in Golden Flower Crown. I've heard amazing things about this, so I am so stoked. Let's swatch. Very pretty. I'm just going to take my e.l.f. highlighting brush, and I'm just going to spray it actually, because I want it to pick up as much as possible because I'm a highlighting junkie. It's very pretty. Very subtle glow as well. Okay, let's just do the nose. Chin. Just gonna take this brush from Real Techniques. This is the 425 brush. Just gonna pop that highlight on my inner corner. So for blush, I have their blush in the shade Nude Society. This looks so beautiful. I love a warm blush. This is what it looks like. It's so gorgeous. I'm just gonna take this brush right here and just pop that blush on my cheeks. Ooh. Okay, that is just very pretty. I love it. I love it. So really quick, I know this is not Wet n Wild, but I'm just gonna go in with the e.l.f. Brow Wow Gel in the shade, I think this is black, deep brown. I'm just gonna set my brows really quickly. They do have a brow gel, but they only have like a blonde shade at my Ulta, so wasn't gonna do that one. I'm just gonna take this ColourPop Creme Gel Liner, and I think this is in the shade Joyride. I'm not sure. I'll have to leave it below. I'm just gonna do my waterline. I'm also just going to go ahead and add mascara to my lower lashes. I'm using the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Mascara. Just do that real quick off camera as well. Alright, so now I do have a lipstick from them. This is in the shade Skinny Dipping. Let's swatch it. Let me show you what kind of color it is. It's very pretty. It's like a mauve color. Very cute. I don't think I saw any lip liners from them. I didn't even really look too hard because I was kind of like on the fence anyway. I'm just gonna take the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Sandstorm. I'm just gonna take the Wet n Wild matte lipstick and just apply it. So I think I'm just gonna go in with this e.l.f. lip gloss, metallic. It's called metallic something, I don't know. The shade isn't even on here. I didn't really realize it was a matte. I'm not really much of a fan of mattes. And don't get me wrong, it's a very pretty color. I do like it. So lastly, I'm just gonna go back in with the 3-in-1 primer water and just spread it all over my face. So really quick before we go, I would like to just shout out all of the products that I used today that were new to me. The brow pencil, beautiful formula, very creamy, easy to use. I have never done my brows so quick in my life. That was amazing, okay? Love, love, love this. The primer serum, this was also really good, hydrating. My foundation still looks good and flawless underneath. This is a really, really good primer. I do recommend this if you do have dry skin. The blush was actually really good as well. I loved it. I love colors like that. So if you really don't like peachy tones on your cheeks, that's not for you because that is very pigmented. This, I really actually did love it. It is a subtle glow. People made it seem like it was way better than what it is. Maybe I need to like scratch off the top surface a little bit to get a little bit more pigment, but the glow was still amazing. It was really bomb. I've actually never even heard of anybody using their powder before, but this was amazing. I was actually gonna give this away because I was like, I'm not gonna use this. I'm just gonna do it for the video and then give it away to my sister or my friends or somebody, I don't know. But I'm keeping this. This was so bomb. The bronzer slash eyeshadow. So this bronze shadow, aka just a bronzer really, beautiful. I loved it. I love how it looks on my eyes. I like how it gave my contour a little bit of pop. You know, this is really gorgeous. This is really, really gorgeous. If you do not like glittery things, then this is not for you. So the contour palette, amazing. It was flawless. I loved everything about it. Lastly, the concealer, it blended out beautifully when I did my brows, when I did my contour. Like, this is amazing. I really, really love this. I'm probably gonna buy a lighter shade just to brighten up my under eye maybe, but actually this is just perfect as it is. This is just bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb.com. Alright guys, that is the final look. I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this one brand tutorial of all Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild cosmetics. They are just absolutely amazing and very affordable drugstore products. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!